Hi friends, it's Laurie here from Lemon Yoga and welcome back to another video with me. Today I'm taking you through a yoga flow for those of us who have stiff hips. So give this video a quick thumbs up, hit subscribe to join the Lemon Yoga family, and then come and meet me on your mat on a wide leg child's pose where we will begin to open into those hips. So just taking the knees as wide as you can, bringing the belly down to the ground, relaxing the forehead to the mat or onto a block, and then reaching the arms in front of you. Try walking fingertips towards the end of your mat to really stretch out through the spine here. See if you can sink your sit bones to the feet, but don't force anything. And then take a moment to bring hands to prayer above your head, resting on the elbows, just to begin our practice today. And we'll release from there. We'll begin to rise on up and we will start with our first hip opener. So turn to face the long end of your mat. Take your left leg out long, keep the right leg in, sit tall, knee facing the ceiling, and begin to draw some nice big circles with the torso here, rolling all the way one way and all the way the other way, trying to release through the hips. And you will probably feel a gentle pull through the inner thigh on that left leg as you wiggle, as you move. And you can always soften into the knee if it's too much. All right, find stillness. Let's reach the right arm now all the way up and over. If you can, that left hand is reaching for the toes. Breathe space all the way through the side of the body. Let yourself melt into this side stretch. Breathing in and breathing out. And just stay with the breath. Releasing, rising on up. Bring that left leg all the way over the top now, so the knees are stacked and the feet are by your sides for our cow face pose. So this is going to open into the outer hips. Bring that right arm over the left for eagle arms, and then take a gentle fold down towards the knees. Just let the upper body relax down. Keep dropping that left knee down towards the ground to get a deeper stretch into the sides of the hips. Stay with your breath. This is an intense one. Just breathing through it. And we'll slowly unravel, take that left leg long again, and then from there we're going to come into pigeon. So turn to the short end of the mat. You will be folding that right hip under, left leg is pressing away from you now. Square the hips to the ground. You can always take 90-90 and bend that back knee if you need to. And then we'll fold the body forwards, just letting yourself melt towards the ground for sleeping pigeon. Now try and breathe some space down into the hips, all the way through the back of the body. Let your body become heavy here, so you're really relaxing into the stretch, and that's when we can get the most out of it. Breathe deeply. And then when you're ready, begin to slowly rise back up, turning to the long end of the mat. Bring that left leg in and take your right leg out long. Sitting tall, we draw our torso circles, rolling the body all the way forwards, all the way backwards. Maybe feeling a gentle opening into that right hip on the inner thigh. And just keep wiggling, keep changing the direction. Stay with your breath here. Nice deep breaths in and out. And then finding stillness, let's reach the left arm up and over for a side bend. That right hand can reach for the right toes. We breathe space all the way through the side of the body. Let the sit bones sink to the ground. Breathing in and out. Stay with the breath. As you release, rise on up. Bring that right leg all the way up and over so the knees are stacked one on top of the other, feet by the sides of the body. Sit tall. We take eagle arms. Right arm under left. Reach the arms up high and then fold on down towards that top knee, towards the right knee. Let yourself melt. Let the right knee sink to the ground, opening into the outer hips. And stay with your breath. Big breaths in and out. And we'll unravel, rise on up, take the right leg out long and then tuck those hips under. So the left leg is forwards, right leg is long behind, or you could bend that back knee, press away from the mat, sending the hips down and take your fold. Let the body relax all the way to the mat. Finding softness all the way through the back of the body, especially in your lumbar spine. Now try and let go through your glutes. So as the bottom softens, you will find more of a deep stretch into the front of the hips. And just try and stay with it. Stay with that softness, that heaviness. And stay connected to the breath. When you're ready, slowly rise on up. Pressing away from the mat, turn to the long end of the mat again and bring that right leg in. All right, from there, coming to standing into a forward fold Uttanasana, facing the short end of the mat now. Soften into your knees, grab your elbows, gently swing the body from side to side here, softening into the knees as much as feels right for you. Breathing some space into the back of the body, into the backs of the legs. We rise all the way to standing, sweep arms high, exhale to your heart space. We're going to step into warrior two. We've got the left leg long behind. We're bending into our right knee and we're looking over our right shoulder, off into the distance. Just breathing space into those hips, but also building a little bit of strength into the lower body here. Now turning to the long end of the mat, let's find goddess pose. Send those knees wide, a big squat, opening into those hips. Press the knees all the way to the back of the space. And then let's find warrior two on the other leg. So we're bending into the left knee now. The right leg is long, melt into those hips, but find some resistance. So you're squeezing inner thighs towards each other. You're squeezing through your glutes. Taking nice deep breaths in and out. Release back through center, back through goddess. Take a big squat, press the knees wide, open those hips. Release, reach high, and then fold all the way down for a wide-legged forward fold. Now let the upper body melt forwards, maybe bringing the forearms to the ground, maybe shaking out through the head and the neck here, just finding a little bit of relaxation in those areas. From there, we're going to come all the way down to seated, sit bones to the ground, soles of the feet together, and the knees fall wide for Baddha Konasana. Now, don't force it. It really doesn't matter where your knees are here. All of our bodies are built so differently. You can take a fold down towards the ground if you would like to increase the stretch in the hips. But if it's too much, just keep it upright. And if it really feels a lot in the hips, prop the knees up with cushions under the legs or blocks under the legs. Once you've found your pose, just simply breathe. Big breaths in and out. Letting yourself melt further and further. Exhale and rise all the way back up. Draw those knees in, roll yourself all the way down to the ground. Now drawing your knees to chest, give yourself a little hug as you rock the body from side to side, giving yourself a lovely little massage here. And then we're going to move through some windscreen wiper legs, so some hip swings. So bring your feet to the ground and just in a really relaxed way, swing the knees from side to side. This is a great way to just release into the hips without forcing anything. You can take the arms up to cactus here and just let the back of the body melt to the ground as you gently swing those knees. You could turn the head so you keep looking to the opposite way to the knees, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. And just stay with your breath as you gently swing and release. And then we're going to slide the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall wide for Supta Baddha Konasana. So the same pose we just did, but now we're reclined. You could join the hands together above your head, holding onto the elbows, and just let the whole of the back of the body melt to the ground. And let the whole of the front of the body gently open. Open into those hips. Let the body relax. And again, if it feels too much, prop yourself up under those knees with cushions so it's not so intense. And just tune into the breath. Take a really deep breath in. Exhale. And again, big breath in. Exhale. And again, big breath in. And exhale. And then we'll bring the hands to the sides of the knees, gently press them in. Give yourself a hug to finish, maybe rocking from side to side before making your way to seated. And then I want to take a moment to say thank you so much for joining me for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed these hip stretches. I hope your hips are feeling nice and open and relaxed. Give this video a quick thumbs up, leave me a comment to let me know how you got on, and of course, hit subscribe to join the Lemon Yoga family. I would absolutely love to have you here. I'll see you soon for the next one. Take care. Bye, guys.